In the world of Naruto, you'll find powerful ninjas, but no ninja has ever been or will ever be like Madara Uchiha. He was so powerful because he lived for so long, but if we talk about Itachi, he became one of the strongest shinobi at a very young age and amazed everyone. Perhaps that's why the entire fan base of the Naruto series adores him. This brings a thought to my mind. If we pit Madara against Itachi, who would win? Despite watching many videos and doing a lot of research, I haven't found any convincing answers, so I started my own research and found some results that will astonish you. First, let's get to know the basics of Madara and Itachi. First up is Madara. Madara wasn't just one of the strongest. He was the strongest shinobi in the entire ninja world. Madara liked peace, but when he read the stone tablet created by the Sage of Six Paths, he believed the only way to achieve peace was by putting the whole world under a genjutsu. So he set out to find the infinite sukuyomi. During this time, he ended up in a battle with Hashirama where he died. However, by using Izanagi, he came back to life and obtained Hashirama's cells. After that, as you know, he became a harbinger of destruction. Madara was so strong that it's hard to fathom. He had mastered ninjutsu, taijutsu, and genjutsu, and during the Great Ninja War, you saw him defeat Hashirama himself. He extracted cells from Hashirama's body and transplanted them into his own body, proving that he didn't even need a doctor. Many people think Madara's primary nature is fire, but it's not. His primary nature is wind. Now let's talk about his Sharingan. Madara had the eternal Mangekyo Sharingan, which allowed him to observe and record any attack with his right eye. Recording means it's better not to use that attack on him again. His left eye could rewind time. Madara was one of the few with a perfect Susanoo, and the color of his Susanoo was very dark. The color of a Susanoo implies how much darkness is inside you, so the darker the Susanoo, the more evil its user is. After knowing all this, do you think anyone can really stand against Madara? Wait, Itachi's turn is yet to come. Now we come to the fan favorite character, Sasuke's brother. Itachi activated his Sharingan at a young age, and when he took the Chunin exams, most of his opponents forfeited in the finals when they found out they were up against Itachi, and everyone knows that Itachi wiped out his entire clan in just a few hours. If he hadn't done that, Itachi might have become Hokage one day, and Obito, who had Mangekyo Sharingan, himself admitted that he would have been no match against Prime Itachi. But what makes Itachi truly special is his chakra control. He was one of the few who could use a shield jutsu with just one hand. Unfortunately, he never obtained the eternal Mangekyo Sharingan. What makes Itachi the strongest is his Susanoo. It is believed that Itachi's Susanoo was the second strongest in the entire ninja, and here Madara's Susanoo isn't even in first place. Well, I have made a video about all the Susanoo of the Naruto universe. You should definitely watch it, but not now, after this video finishes. What made Itachi's Susanoo special was the Yata mirror in its left hand and the Totsuka sword in its right hand. If you don't know, Orochimaru spent his entire life searching for these two weapons, but never found them. I don't know how Itachi got them. These weapons are so special because the Yata mirror can absorb any kind of attack, whether spiritual or physical, and can reflect it. Even your Sharingan would have no effect on it. Talking about the Totsuka sword, whoever it touches will be sealed inside a jar, and it's no ordinary jar. Whoever gets trapped inside it will be imprisoned in genjutsu for their entire lifetime. And this sword can cut through anything. Itachi is very strong, but now the question is, if both of them were to fight at the same time, who would win? Would it be Madara or Itachi? I won't give you false hopes. Standing against Madara is very difficult for Itachi, especially with his chakra illness, but we will discuss how Itachi can defeat Madara in any way. Yes, Itachi can defeat Madara in several ways. Like if Itachi had transplanted his father's eyes into his own, he could have used the eternal Mangekyo Sharingan, and then he wouldn't have any chakra deficiency. Madara doesn't lack chakra at all. If Madara wants, he can use his Sharingan for 24 hours straight. On the other hand, Itachi would have no trouble with chakra control as long as he ends the fight quickly. Second point, Itachi can do one thing. He transplanted Shuzui's eye into his own, which allowed him to use Kodo Atsukami. With it, he could easily defeat Madara, but he never used it in the ninja world. Third and strongest point, Itachi's Susanoo. Even though his Susanoo was incomplete, it's so powerful that it could compete with Madara's Susanoo. So imagine if his Susanoo were complete, what could he have done? So if this fight were only between their Susanoo, Itachi could defeat Madara. Fourth point, practically, defeating Madara is very difficult, especially if both are fighting at their prime, because Madara was at his prime from start to finish. But I can say with certainty that if Madara and Itachi accidentally fought, it would break all records and set one that might never be broken. Itachi learned the difference between life and death at the age of 11, but his fan base still wants to know who is more powerful between Madara and Itachi. Clearly it's Madara, who fought all 5 Kage alone, stood against 80,000 shinobi alone, dropped 2 meteors, and fought the Ten Tails Beast. What more proof do you need? Guys, that's all for today's video. See you all in the next video.